Hello and welcome to FMK Champions. Well, hello there. I'm Carolyn Page, and this is the greatest show that ever was or ever will be. Tonight, the forces of men, elves, and dwarves align against the growing darkness. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for the weak of mind or the listless in spirit. Nay, this is a show for champions. I brought some of my very favorite comedians on together for a brutal battle of fornication, matrimony, and murder. Let's bring in our champions now. We've got Sarah Morgan Ashy. Hi! We've got Mike Trapp.
Hello!
Yay! We've got Paul Ashy.
Heyo!
And our reigning champion, Lauren Flans.
Oh no, the pressure! Hi!
All right, amazing. Tonight is a very special night. Why is this night different than every other night? It's because it is Lord of the Rings theme night. I love Lord of the Rings more than anything, probably more than anything. Sorry, Mom. So with no further ado, let's get into it with round one. Okay, now we can say fuck. We're not supposed to say fuck for the first minute because it's monetization. So, fuck.
Everyone's okay with kill, but not fuck.
Right? I know.
America,
wake up.
Fucking founded by Puritans. Ugh.
It's so true, and honestly, it's a huge problem that we are not going to solve tonight. This is your classic game of Fuck, Marry, Kill. We're going to give you three options, and you'll tell us which one you'd fuck, which one you'd marry, which one you'd kill, and why or how. And after everyone has gone, the audience, that's you, audience, is going to vote on the best answer. Okay? Our order is going to be Lauren, then Paul, then Mike, then Sarah. Are we ready? Is anyone scared?
Yeah.
Constantly about everything. This is just one of many things. It's just like another bit of terror for today.
Okay, perfect. With that, let's introduce our options. Our options are Gollum, Cursed Bilbo, or the Witch King of Angmar. Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Yeah. All right, Lauren, who has, I think, only seen the first Lord of the Rings movie 10 years ago. Let's see what you have to say.
No, like 20, like whenever it came out. I saw the first movie in like 2001 or whatever. I know one of these characters.
All right, well, let's see. Which one are you going to fuck, marry, kill?
Oh, shit. Okay, so the one I know is Gollum, and I know I do not like him. I know he is very irritating. He speaks in like third person or some shit, which that's a no. I'm definitely not marrying him. Let's kill him. I don't want to fuck him either. Look at him. He's scowling. Okay, I'm killing Gollum. I don't know these other guys.
Okay, so Cursed Bilbo is the one on the bottom, and the Witch King of Angmar is the one with the crown and the high cheekbones.
Yes. I'm glad you said high cheekbones. I'm gonna fuck that king. You can't go wrong fucking royalty. I mean, you certainly can't, but I feel like it's a good move, and he's got like nice hair. I'm fucking that king. Cursed Bilbo, I know regular Bilbo, so he looks horrible there, but there's got to be a good Bilbo core in there. I'm gonna marry him, and I'm gonna believe, like many women before me, that I can change him. I'm marrying Cursed Bilbo.
Great, fantastic answers, Paul. What say you?
Well, I'm close to Lauren. Actually, I definitely wanted to marry Cursed Bilbo because one of my favorite parts of all of Lord of the Rings is when he does his like scary face, because he's like reaching for a sandwich or something, and then he's like, "This sandwich reminds me of the ring," and gets really intense, which I think would be great in a marriage because it'd be so spontaneous. You'd always be like on your toes, you know. I think I would probably, honestly, I think I might have sex with Gollum, possibly. Just because I think he's like kind of slippery. I don't know. It just seems like it would be a fun, wacky romp through the swamp. I guess. And then I would have to kill the Witch King. Because he's like already wearing murder weapons. It's just easy to do. I think this would be the easiest one of all three, really. Just to flip the crown, I'd say.
Very logical answers. Trap, let's hear it.
Yeah. Some interesting stuff all around. Paul actually made me second guess myself, and it's like, Gollum is slippery, isn't he? And I started thinking, it's like, that'd be almost like fucking two people when you fuck Gollum, because you got like Gollum and Smeagol both kind of going at there. But I think at the end of the day, I gotta kill Gollum because I just think, as Lauren said, he's annoying as all hell. He smells like ass, probably. Like, Gollum, like, you will not want to be for a second with that guy, let alone a lifetime, let alone like a moment in bed. I think we got to kill Gollum. And I think the same reason that Paul was saying you marry Bilbo, I think you got to fuck Bilbo, curse Bilbo, which is that I don't want to be on my toes in a marriage. I don't want to be like, I would have a heart attack if I was married to cursed Bilbo. Like, in the theater, when people react to that cursed Bilbo moment, like, nothing like anything else I've seen in the theater where everyone's just like, I wasn't expecting Bilbo to do that. Like I think like a little bit of that a surprise could be fun in bed, but I don't want to like be living my life wondering if like every door I open I'm going to see first Bilbo. And I know the Witch King of Angmar. Look, I know he takes promises seriously. I know he's in things for the long haul. So I think marry Witch King of Angmar, fuck curse Bilbo, kill Gollum.
Love it. Great answers. Sarah, bring us home.
Well, thank you. This is the kind of question that's going to haunt me for the rest of my life. So I know the pressure's on to answer this correctly. Paul, I feel like we're going to be united in this. I'm going to
That's sweet, actually.
Gollum. I really want to
you.
fuck Gollum because here's the thing about Gollum. His standards are so low. Like, I can't do anything but just be excellent because, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do with Gollum. And kind of the flip side, I'm definitely killing that king because there's no way I could satisfy him as a partner or a lover. And I feel like he's a little pointy, like he might like poke me in the face with his crown.
Sure.
And then, yeah, I'd totally marry Curse Bilbo. I'd marry the hell out of Curse Bilbo because at the end of the day, he's still in the Shire. He's got a nice setup. He likes his snacks. He has interests that we could share. And, so I feel like that's where I'm standing on
I love it. Great
I
answer.
do like that this image you chose of the Witch King looks a little bit like he's doing like a duck face kind of. It looked like he was kind of coming in for us. This is his like, yeah.
That's
true.
Audience, get your votes in now. Vote one for type in the chat. 1 for Lauren, 2 for Paul, 3 for Mike Trapp, and 4 for Sarah. You can hold your numbers up if you want with your fingers.
I just forgot what I guess. What am I? I'm 3.
And then while the audience is voting, let's continue our chat about how we want to fuck the Witch King.
That king looks a little bit, and I'm being completely serious, looks a tiny bit like Kate Moss, like has similar body structure.
Yeah.
I heard that she was actually originally cast as that part, but because it was shooting so far away, she couldn't really.
Maybe I would have seen the movie if she'd been cast in the part. So something to think about next time when they reboot it.
I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if in that image, like just a moment later, I saw like some lipstick come up and just him just like very gently apply some lipstick to his lips. Yeah. He's got a very
He's hot.
All right, Josh, do we have a winner yet?
Paul!
Wayo.
Thank you, everyone.
Huge. Seems like Slippery Gollum really resonated with her.
Slippery.
Which brings us to round 2.
I need a little more time than that. There are over 4 buttons I have to press here. Okay.
Round 2. this is time for audience suggested verbs. Wayo, wayo, wayo. We're gonna get rid of fucking, forget marrying, and death to killing. We're gonna replace them with verbs suggested by the audience. So get typing in there in the chat there, audience. Suggest us some verbs which are action words, like for example, fuck, marry, and kill. Those are 3 action words that just popped to my mind for some reason. So we're gonna mix it up. This round, we're going to go in this order. Mike's going to go first, then Lauren, then Sarah, then Paul. Okay? Do we have our verbs? We got any verbs from the audience? I'm seeing a couple. Spear and pale. Wow, people are really
very similar to kill.
Yeah, very,
I don't
very
want to kill him. I just want to poke him with a spear. I want to make sure specifically he doesn't die.
Slippery is not
Adjective.
a verb.
Josh.
Right?
Let's see. Josh is a professional writer.
The 4 buttons are fucking him up right now. He doesn't even know what an adjective is.
It is 4 buttons. Okay, we've got hobble,
Ooh, these are
shave.
good.
I knew it wasn't a verb. I was going along with the hilarious joke.
following-
Carryover.
Did you?
Oh, I
Were you?
see. It was a callback. I see.
It
All right,
worked
so
perfectly.
let's see our 3 options for this round. We've got Gandalf the Grey, Gandalf the White, and Gandalf with a laptop. Laptop Gandalf.
Laptop Gandalf.
So these 3, we're going to hobble 1, shave 1, and impale 1. Trap, you're up first.
All right. Well, hobble and impale are both pretty violent stuff. So I guess my main choice here is shave. And I feel like I'm going to shave laptop Gandalf. Because I feel like he's starting to, like, laptop Gandalf looks like it's Gandalf going through like a midlife crisis where he's trying to say, I'm kind of getting into some stuff online. You know, like I started a fantasy football league. And it's like he's just sort of changing his whole image. So I think, like, if you're changing your image, let's just roll with that. Go ahead and shave. And let's see what's under all that hair. Hobble and impale. Those both feel kind of like they both feel like violent and I guess not really killing here. But let's go ahead. Let's impale Gandalf the Grey, and hobble Gandalf the White, because I feel like Gandalf the White, he maybe has a horse, he can still get around even if you hobble him. It's going to be a little awkward when he goes into restaurants and stuff to bring that horse in with him. But I think he'll still get by okay. Gandalf the Grey, you've got another life in you. If you get impaled, you'll be fine.
And not just any horse, Shadowfax, the
The
swiftest
king
of all horses.
Lord of horses.
The horse lord. Great answers. Okay, Lauren, what say you?
Okay, cool. I don't know these guys, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm shaving laptop hilarious behind the scenes photo Gandalf, because I live Silver Lake adjacent, and that he's like 1 shave away from the hipster guys I see anyway, like Intelligentsia. Like, yeah, this makes sense to me. So I'm shaving that Gandalf. Gandalf the White, I can only assume is a white supremacist, being as I do not know him. So I'm going to impale him because I'm taking a big stand against white supremacy. Impale that guy. And then Gandalf the Grey, is he like old school regular Gandalf?
This would be considered Gandalf classic.
Great, yes. Old school regular Gandalf. I'm gonna hobble him. I'm gonna steal his sweet hat, and I'm gonna wear it.
Love it, love it, love it. Sarah, what do you think?
Oh, me. Okay. My gut instinct is to impale laptop Gandalf because he's already a wizard. He's already so powerful. If you give him the internet,
there's no stopping him.
It's too much. So I think I'd impale him. And then I guess, you know what? Everyone loves a good makeover story. So I think I would shave Gandalf the Grey and really give him a new do, He's the OG Gandalf. Give him a new look. And then I guess I would hobble Gandalf the White because I feel like he could make that look cool, like make it a TikTok, like a dance or something.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So he could make that work.
Yeah,
with his sophisticated white do,
Yeah, you could definitely make it a TikTok. Paul, what do you think?
Well, I think my first instinct is I feel like Gandalf the White's just like a little too serious. So we need to like take him down a notch by like maybe just shaving like a little reverse mohawk right down the front.
Whoa.
You know, something cool just to make him look a little goofy on the battlefield. You know, I think I would probably hobble Gandalf the Grey because it just kind of works with his whole thing he's got going on. You know, he's like blowing like smoke rings that turn into like little boats and stuff. You just be like kind of hobbling along the Shire. I feel like it's cool. And I think honestly, I'm gonna go in with Sarah here. I think Gandalf with the power of the internet is terrifying. So it's done. That's over.
Impale him.
He's impaled.
He's impaled.
It looks like knowledge is not power. In this case, okay, audience, you get to vote again. It's the same numbers as last time. So 1 for Lauren, 2 for Paul, 3 for Trap, and 4 for Sarah. So get those up.
I hope no one ever tells me that hobbling fits with my whole deal. I feel like if someone says that to me, like I've made some terrible mistakes in my life.
Oh, I can see you as an old man Trap with a cool hobble.
You should think about hobbling. Come on. Can't do all sitting.
So wait, Gandalf the Grey, he dies in the movie I saw, right?
Yeah.
But then he comes back as the white
guy. He dies, but
because I was sad, but I didn't have to be sad when that happened.
No, ultimately he comes back better than ever because he's sent back by God, essentially, in the Lord of the Rings universe. Eru sends him back because he was tasked with some shit to do.
Okay,
yeah.
Look at me learning. Isn't it amazing that I've gone decades without finding out that information?
Now you know, and now you know.
You've been devastated this whole time.
Sad. That's why I didn't see any other movies. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah, I'm sad.
Yeah. Do we have a winner, Josh?
What?
Sarah!
That's good. Now there won't be fighting in the relationship.
Yeah. That's very important.
That's important.
Okay, and so with Sarah as the winner, Sarah and Paul are in the lead now.
Whoa.
So we're gonna now mix up the teams. So it's a husband versus wife.
Maybe this is bad.
Damn.
And we're gonna put Sarah and Lauren together as a team. Lady team, and Paul and Trap together as a opposite.
Yes.
And then that's going to bring us into round 3.
Round 3.
Yeah. Okay, so we've paired you off. Team 1 is Paul and Trap. Team 2 is Sarah and Lauren. Those are the teams. Now, we had to remember 4 numbers before. Now there's only 2 numbers. Okay, so these are the teams where you must decide as a team which to fuck, marry, and kill based off the amazing video suggestion from one of our amazing audience members. This person sent their video FMK into fmkchamps@gmail.com, and you should also do that for next week or the week after or the week after that. We do this every week. Okay, and we'll play them live. Yes, that's right. So let's watch the video now. Let's have a look.
Greetings, FMK champs. My name is Derek Harley, and I hail from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And here's the 3 things I want you to fuck, marry, kill. 50 first dates, 50-50, 50 Shades of Grey.
Hey! Was that not the most charming video? Like, beautiful smile.
Yes.
Such a charming video. Just like adorable.
Wow.
I'm obsessed. Okay, so these are our options. 50 First Dates, 50 Shades of Grey, 50-50. 50-50 was a movie that I did not know existed until this suggestion was sent in. So now we're going to split up a little bit. Team 1, you're going to be up first. That's Paul and Trap. So if Team 2, if you could take your headphones off, or I guess Josh can just bump you out of the thing right now. Okay, and now Paul and Trap, you've got 1 minute starting right now. Go.
Okay, wow. I mean, 50 Shades of Grey, super sexual.
Super sexual.
I mean, is it a marry? I don't. What are you? Is it?
I don't think you want to marry 50 Shades of Grey. I mean, Fox feels too easy, but like I don't know. It feels like there's a lot of problems with 50 Shades of Grey too. Even, like a lot of criticism from the BDSM community. A lot of like it's just like I don't know. Like if you want to spend my whole life with this,
should we just kill it?
Maybe we just kill it. Funk feels too on the nose, so maybe we kill 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh,
Great.
Shoot, all right. 50
You know what?
dates?
We gotta marry 50 first dates because every day feels like a new day.
I was just gonna say that exactly. It's like fresh and new, and all right, great.
And then by process of elimination, we gotta fuck 50-50, the cancer comedy with Seth Rogen and Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah,
that's all I know about it because I didn't actually see it.
Me too. I haven't seen it either, but there are two of them. There are two of us.
And I look forward. You know what? It'll be like a fun one night stand. We don't really know anything about them. It'll be this fling, and then it'll be like this one precious memory we carry forever. Don't know much about them, but man, what a lovely night.
Oh, that's perfect. Yes. Done.
Amazing answers. Team 1, that's great. Let's kick Team 1 out. Team 2 is brought back. Sarah and Lauren now. Let's see. What say you? 50-50, 50 first dates, and 50 Shades of Grey. Talk amongst yourselves. You have a minute starting now.
Okay. I've also only seen one of these.
Yeah, actually, I've only seen clips of 50 Shades of Grey, like the trailer, and I've only seen 50 First Dates.
Okay, now the one thing I know about 50-50 is it's Joseph Gordon-Levitt has cancer, so I feel like he's preparing himself to maybe die anyway. So if we kill him, it's like,
Yeah. Well, devil's advocate. Neither one of us has seen it, and here's the thing: there's an air of mystery there. We don't know.
You have 20 seconds.
Oh shit.
Okay, what's your air of mystery? So you fuck it or marry it?
I think I would fuck it.
You fuck it. Okay, great. Fuck 50-50. Then who do we kill? We can't kill Drew Barrymore.
10 seconds.
She's America's sweetheart. She's been through so much.
Okay, you're right. Let's marry her.
Marry and then kill 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, it's tough because it is so sexy.
Is it?
Okay, that's time. Final answers.
Yeah, no,
those are your final answers. Okay, great.
50-50, marry 50 first, kill 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay, this is going to be very competitive. Let's see what the audience has to say. Audience, type in 1 for Paul and Trap and 2 for Sarah and Lauren. Let's see what the audience thought. Those answers were the same, right? You both
those are the same answers. Yeah,
actually, yeah, they were.
I think they were. Can you take your headphones out? Because I listened to your husband said some weird shit. And I will tell you if you want to know.
It was crazy.
And then I put him back in because I was like,
all right, let's see. Josh, you let us know when we've got a winner. That was interesting. I didn't know that it was a cancer comedy, but it makes sense with him shaving the head, and I probably won't watch it now. That seems like a bummer.
Really no need to watch it.
He got a 50-50 diagnosis whether he would live or die. Is how it ties into that. Yeah.
I have to say, Paul might have a slightly biased opinion because one Halloween he went as 50 Shades of Earl Grey.
I did.
What was the costume like?
Just a lot of tea bags just taped onto my clothes.
Did also people ask you if you were a tea bag? Like
they did.
Yeah,
they did. Like instantly, like right out the door.
Yeah,
that's a great double entendre too with tea bagging.
We all know how fun it is to explain your costume all night, so I'm sure that was a great time. It's the best.
Exactly.
Has anyone seen the movie? Have people seen 50 Shades of Grey?
No.
No one's seen this movie, right?
Clips. I have seen clips because there's a song that I kind of like. It's a Beyonce remix.
Oh.
Yeah, it's It's like crazy. You got me feeling so crazy, but it's like slower and darker.
Oh, send me that remix. Right up my alley.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, do we have a winner?
Oh,
that's the patriarchy.
Whoa.
No.
Lauren, our reigning champ, is unseated.
That's fair.
Oh, Lauren,
so
gosh, I'm sorry. The pressure was too great.
No, I think me not having seen any Lord of the Rings movies a large part in this.
All right. Okay, let's go around and let's do a little bit of that sweet promo, and let's learn about you.
Yeah.
Paul, where can we find you? What are you working on? Is there something you want us all to know?
Oh, yes. Well, you can find me at Pashy on all the socials. I run a little bakery in Bushwick, Brooklyn with Sarah right there. And we also have a podcast together where we review snacks.
Oh,
It's called
Ooh.
Snack Faced.
Yeah.
And the name is
Yeah, you just have to find it.
They're snacks.
Lauren. What about you?
I too have a podcast. It is a queer coming out podcast, which is why I would fuck that king who looked like Kate Moss. All the answers revealed. So it's called Coming Out with Lauren and Nicole. People tell their coming out stories, and we've had some cool famouses. We've had like Stephanie Beatriz from Brooklyn Nine-Nine has been on, and Dot Marie Jones from Glee. So yeah, it's at Coming Out Pod everywhere, or just Google Coming Out with Lauren and Nicole. Listen to some
it.
queer shit.
Love it. Sarah, what about you?
Well, thanks. Well, I'm at Sarah Ashy on the internet. on the
Is this your first day on the internet?
It's my first day. I was Gandalf the whole time.
Me's laptop Gandalf.
Yeah, that's me. And yeah, Paul already hit up the bakery and our podcast. The other thing is I recently wrote not the music, but the script for an opera that's coming out. The first it's a scripted show, but there are live elements the first weekend in May, and it's through New Camerata Opera, and I'm really excited about it. It's a heist.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's a heist opera, and it's
Very cool.
amazing, and the singers are incredible, and they're incredible actors and amazing, and I just am really excited about it.
That's so cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, thanks. But I have a link to it on my Instagram.
There you go. So check it out there.
So go there.
Yeah. Trap, what about yourself?
Oh, you can follow me on Twitter at Mike W. Trap, and also at that same place on Instagram. But on Instagram, I'm just posting the occasional food and hiking and cat pictures, so it's not comedy stuff. But if you like food and hiking and cat pictures, that's the place to go for that. Jokes and other bullshit on Twitter. And you can see me continuing to host. I'm actually just a nerdy trivia game show on Dropout or on YouTube. There's some of the older episodes are going up on YouTube. I think it's under the CH2 user. I think we just turned that over, but you can find that there. Or if you subscribe to Dropout, you can see the new episodes there.
It's a great show that I've never won and think about all the time before going to bed how I lost.
It's
on
kind
the
of a
Magic
good
Gathering
thing to not
episode.
win sometimes.
Sure. Yeah. We'll see about that. All right. Speaking of not winning, one of you, Paul and Trap, is not going to win this next round. But let's get into it. In the final fucks, we're going to say goodbye to Sarah and Lauren for a minute. And it's time for round 4. That's right. It's speed fucking, gents.
The best way to fuck.
Yeah.
Just
Fast and hard.
Just so fast and done so soon.
We polled our audience on these FMK options, and we aggregated which answer people wanted to fuck the most. Okay, we're going to rapid fire through 5 FMKs for each of you, and you'll have 30 seconds to guess just the fucks. Are you ready? Paul, you're going to be up first.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, we've got this fancy timer. We're going to pull it up. This is for all the marbles. Okay.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Ready? Let's do it. The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, The Return of the King.
The Two Towers.
Wrong. Ents, eagles, oily fonts.
Oily fonts.
Wrong.
No.
That one moth Gandalf talks to. Bill, that pony that Samwise likes a lot. Shelob.
The moth.
Wrong.
No,
Galadriel, Arwen, Eowyn.
Arwen.
Correct. A hobbit's hole, a wizard's tower, a ranger's camp.
Hobbit's hole.
Correct. Woo! Okay, you got 2 right there.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Wow.
It's intense, right?
That was intense. I'm sweating.
What a rush.
I'm covered in sweat.
Yeah. All right, get out of here. Let's bring Trap in and see how he does. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. The Riders of Rohan, the Council of Elrond, the Armies of the East.
Rohan.
Correct. Orcs, goblins, wraiths.
Goblins.
Wrong. Tentacle monster in the lake, Balrog, the Great Eye.
Tentacle monster.
Correct. Saruman, Denethor, Wormtongue.
Ooh, gonna go Saruman.
Correct. Tom Bombadil, Bjorn, Bill Ferny.
Bjorn.
Wrong.
Ah,
Surprising.
you're wrong.
It was-
No, you're wrong. You know
I
what?
know.
You're wrong.
I know. I agree. It
Excuse
was
me.
Tom Bombadil. That's what people wanted to.
Tom
to
Bombadil's gonna be a
I-
selfish lover. Are you kidding
Right?
me? That guy, he doesn't give a shit about anyone but himself.
Right.
He's all over the place.
Bjorn, that's the way to. You're all wrong. I'm sorry.
So with that, we have our winner. Trap, you've won.
How?
You're the winner. You got 3 right.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Congratulations. Let's bring in the rest of our champions now. That
Wow.
That was
brutal.
I did not know any of the words you said. It is a good thing I was eliminated before that round.
The thing that really caught me with that last round was the orcs. Like, would you bone an orc? And I gotta tell you, it's the same thing with Gollum. The standards are really low. I feel like an orc
right.
I
would be
mean,
great.
a goddess among orcs.
Exactly. Yeah, I was so surprised that people didn't want to fuck Bjorn, but a good amount of people, the majority of people wanted to fuck the tentacle monster, which is
Sure.
good. I feel like I'm
Makes
curating
sense.
my audience well.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. Trap's our champion for the week. Congratulations. Congratulations. Would you like to give a little speech?
Thank you so much. I was very confused by the math. I feel like I had jumped onto Paul and Sarah's wave because they got their points early, and I just sort of snuck in the back. But I guess that sometimes I'm not going to go there. Thank you all for playing with me.
Wow.
It's really fun.
A wonderful speech, a humble champion. We love to see it. That's it. Thanks for watching. Send your video FMK suggestions into fmkchamps@gmail.com and comment on the video after we end to suggest more FMKs. You can just type it into the comments. And we'll see you next week at 7 p.m. Pacific right here on the Ujokes YouTube channel. Goodbye.
Bye.